Do you ever sometimes wonder who is the victim in the situation? You see these highly conflictual relationships that are upsetting and triggering. Both partners point at each other and say they're the problem. Here's an example of such an account. I want to warn you if you visit it, it's very upsetting and triggering. Who do you think is a narcissist in this situation? Well, the truth of the matter is victims fall into 4 different categories. The first group is high-functioning individuals who are doing well until they met the antagonistic person and got into a relationship, and then the abuse started and their functioning deteriorated. The second group is also highly conflictual, and they meet another individual who's having the same kind of difficulties. So together you get this very explosive situation. The third group has a significant history of trauma. They come in with some kind of regulation difficulties because of the trauma, and then they get abused, which traumatizes them further. And then the fourth group has a co-occurring mental health disorder. Often the abuse worsens the situation and can even sometimes trigger it for the first event. For example, they may be someone who's never had a depression and they get into the relationship and then they become clinically depressed. Or maybe they develop an anxiety disorder as a result of this challenging relationship. It's easy to minimize victims, to say that the only reason they're in this difficult relationship is because they're difficult people. That is not true. I can tell you that narcissistic abuse is the most horrific, crazy-making experience I have ever had in my life. If you go to that account and watch any of those videos, I may not have acted like that woman, but I certainly felt like her on many occasions. Reactive abuse is real. And I have never felt more unlike myself and crazy than when I was in that abusive relationship. No, this is something that we need to take seriously, and it is a critical crisis, regardless of which subtype as a victim you fit.